Vicker Street in West Dallas about 1:30 this morning. 17-year-old Keanu Wilson died at the scene. Police say 18-year-old Michael Jerome Allen was also wounded. He was taken to the hospital. He's in stable condition, we're told, and will be charged with burglary when he's released. Police are also looking for a third person who they say managed to escape. A standoff in Denton that started early this morning ended this afternoon. According to police, a man called 911 about 5:30 this morning saying his roommate was firing a gun in their house off Winter Creek Drive. The caller told police his 29-year-old roommate had a handgun and he thought he was suicidal. Tactical teams showed up and evacuated neighbors.
Nothing really this big has ever happened in this neighborhood, and we were pretty shocked because I guess we know the neighbor, he's always been a good guy, and we invited him over sometimes, and it was kind of a shock to see something like that.
Police used what's called a throw phone to negotiate with the man. Witnesses say teams eventually broke down the door and entered the house, but none reported seeing anyone leave in handcuffs. Dallas police are investigating an incident in Oak Cliff where at least 2 people were shot early this morning. Police say it started as a fight between 2 men just before 1:30 near Ledbetter Drive. When officers arrived, the scene was clear, but they found several shell casings nearby. One gunshot victim showed up at a Quick Trip for help. Another took himself to the hospital. Police are looking for witnesses who can help them piece this all together. Something goes terribly wrong with a carnival ride in El Paso. 3 people thrown free, one of them killed.
This tornado has already produced damage. Covering big weather events, I think, tends to bring out the best in us.
You're in the studio, you're watching the storms, and then suddenly a tornado warning comes on, and it's, I have to be on air now. It's about doing things efficiently and preparing as much as you can.
When somebody comes up to me and says, "Your being on TV helped save my life," it's the best thing you can ever hear.
On the train test range, you learn what makes our heating and cooling systems so reliable. If there's a breaking point, we'll find it. It's hard to stop a train. Really hard.
Discover an incredible deal with Train's early bird sale now through May 30th. Buy a qualifying system and pay no interest until January 2021, or choose a trade-in allowance of up to $1,000. Visit TexasTrain.com now for details.
I'm Arthur Conan Doyle, this is Harry Houdini. There is something out there attacking people.
Houdini and Doyle, Monday at 8 on Fox 4.
Around here, we spend way too much time on the road. So why not be proud of what you drive? At PM Stanley, you'll find your next car, truck, or loaded SUV all inside our amazing showroom with all the extras: leather, TV with games, tire and wheel upgrades at no additional cost to you. On-location financing, unmatched service. Then remember, Stanley stands for savings. PM Stanley Motor Cars. Here is the deal.
Anyone who knows Rooms to Go understands the power of our once-a-season clearance sales. Every day we give you great looks at great prices. And right now, during our spring clearance sale, we're lowering prices on hundreds of items to make room for new styles. Remember, this sale is all about price. Low prices in every department. Throw in interest-free financing until January 2019 and your mission's clear. Get the furniture you want and save big at the Rooms to Go spring clearance sale today. Fox 4 Weather is sponsored in part by Freed's Furniture.
A faulty carnival ride ejected 3 people Friday in El Paso. One of them, a teenage girl, died. It happened during a carnival at St. Thomas Aquinas Church. A church spokeswoman says the girl died when she hit a metal barricade. One of the surviving victims, who was taken to a hospital, is expected to recover. The other wasn't injured, able to hang onto the guardrail. Police are looking into when that ride was last inspected. Mayfest is back on after Friday's little weather crisis. Puddles still on the ground around Trinity Park in Fort Worth, but the 1 mile, the 5K, and the 10K runs all went off as scheduled this morning. Organizers thought the weather would hold when they opened up yesterday. About an hour later, they had to evacuate the park because of the rain and threatening storms. Meteorologist Ali Turiano joining us now. Hopefully, we're not expecting any more rain-related problems at Mayfest. That every year is always kind of a dicey deal for Mayfest.
Yeah, this time of year we're in severe weather season, so there's always the potential, but it looks like through the rest of the festivities, most of our Sunday should be pretty quiet. Temperatures right now in the mid and upper 70s, much cooler after that system moved through for us. 75 Addison, 78 a little warmer in Arlington. We're hanging out in the 70s pretty much everywhere, so still really comfortable. We do have a north wind, and it was breezy at times. I think it'll be about 5 to 10 miles an hour for us tonight, so not bad at all. But with mainly clear skies, those temperatures should drop pretty quickly, should feel a little bit cooler than normal for you. Now, it was all about the rain and very high rain totals in our eastern counties over the past 24 hours from Paris to Cooper, Sulphur Springs, and as you made your way south into areas like Mineola and Tyler. Of course, we've had several reports of some big-time severe weather, and unfortunately, the extreme rain totals that we had into Palestine and parts of Anderson County. So we had plenty of showers, plenty of storms, but now we've dried out. You know it's not going to last forever, but at least it'll last through the rest of our weekend. There's not a whole lot happening here. We're not expecting much for us tonight. Now, there is another system, but this time around, the temperatures are cooler, and we really don't have a lot of energy, a lot of moisture to work with. So even though we have some rain chances in your forecast because of this, we're not anticipating any severe weather. Temperatures for us will quickly drop tonight. We're expecting a lot of mid and upper 50s out the door tomorrow morning for most, so that'll feel a little cool but comfortable. As the day goes on, we will see more clouds, partly sunny, even mostly cloudy skies at times, a little bit of a breeze out of the north and northeast for us, expecting temperatures to climb back into the mid and even some upper 70s. And then getting into late Sunday afternoon and Sunday evening is when we'll begin to see a chance for some rain as this next system approaches. So some showers and storms will be possible Sunday night, but overnight into Monday morning is when those rain chances are highest. This system hightails it out of here, so by Monday afternoon we do start to clear things out. Notice the temperatures. It will feel much cooler. A lot of us will not get out of the 60s on Monday afternoon, but that's not going to last forever. Here's a look at your full-born AccuWeather 7-day forecast. I'll put in a small rain chance tomorrow afternoon, mainly south of I-20. The better chances take place late night into your Monday. We start off the work week cool, a little bit wet, but as the week goes on, high pressure builds in, and that means dry conditions, temperatures slowly warming up, and it looks like we really won't have rain into the forecast until late Saturday night and Sunday.
There was no fighting in the war room. The Cowboys got together, drafted 6 players in the final day of the NFL draft.